Hey, it's Mike Fink again. This is going to be installment 2 of my drone videos. And I went out on Monday, which would have been the 27th of January 2025, because on Sunday when I actually flew my big drone, I didn't capture any of the videos. It's another snow tracking video, and it includes a vehicle track, a single vehicle track out and back, and several footprint tracks in and around the vehicle. And then lastly, we added cross-country ski tracks for tracking. Here's where I drove out with my 4Runner. There were already some tracks going to these buildings on the left from earlier in the day. This morning was the first day it snowed most of the previous day, Saturday, and then into the evening, Saturday evening. So this is all on fresh snow. I was the only one that drove a vehicle beyond those buildings into the area you're looking at here, out towards the Poudre Fire facility, which is the tall building out there in the distance. I drove out to just about where the methane research area is, and then pulled off into the grass and drove kind of in a circle, and then came back into the main track. You'll see here in a little while. It being a sunny day, everything stands out fairly well. Again, it's going to be a no-brainer to track on a sunny day. If someone got lost the previous day or evening and walked through snow, even an almost blind person is going to be able to track this stuff. The vehicle especially, they leave deep, obvious, distinctive tracks that you can easily follow quickly. So if you have a lost vehicle and it drove off into the mountains off a road somewhere, you could tell right away which road a vehicle recently drove on, and you could follow the tracks all the way to the vehicle with no problem, provided it wasn't 50 miles away. Drone can go about, in a situation like this, I'm going to say 3 or 4 miles, and then still have enough battery to come back. 2 miles is typically the maximum we like to shoot for doing a search with the drone out and back. This area is pristine, no other tracks to contaminate, so super easy to see. Probably would be a good idea to capture the screen shots of the controller screen, because it shows a compass so you can see what direction the drone is facing as it's capturing the images. This one doesn't show that, but you can see the shadows in the track, and yeah, the shadow would be on the side of the track that's towards the sun. The shiny side would be the side that's facing the sun. Here you can see where the vehicle comes back to the main road by the buildings in the upper right and joins the road, and I head back to the hangar area and park. I'm parked on the north side of the middle hangar. I was noticing here that the road to the runway and the runway was actually paved today. It was not paved yesterday when we flew. Time of day is about 11 a.m., 11 to noon when I film this. Here you're looking at cross-country ski tracks. They came out on the right side, and then Doug stepped to the left here and then turned around and made the tracks on the left side going back towards the vehicle parking area. The thing to look for with the direction of travel of a cross-country skier is not primarily the ski tracks, and hopefully they're using ski poles with baskets, and the ski pole and basket is what's going to leave the telltale sign for direction of travel. Doug calls it a dit da, and I'm gonna guess here that the dit is the point of the ski pole and the da is the drag. There's also depositing when the basket comes up out of the hole and starts to move forward to the next implanting of the ski pole. It deposits some snow that was on the top of the basket in front of or in the direction of the travel of the skier. You can also see if you're a tracker and you get down and look at the point of these, the point is going to be angled in the direction of travel too as the ski bends forward. And as the ski bends forward and is getting ready to get pulled out, it again leaves the bend, the angle in the direction of the travel. In the previous spot where I was hovering over the crossing of tracks what you want to look for in places like that is which track is on top, which of course will be the last track that was made. So if you need a timing sort of a thing, that's what you would want to look for. And it usually only works if there's two tracks crossing. Works well there. If there's multiple tracks crossing, then all you can probably really tell for sure is which was the last track. You wouldn't be able to number them in any intelligent sort of way. For this demonstration, all of the ski tracks were made last. That was the last thing we did, was ski the area with cross-country skis on. This section here with the Mini 4 Pro, I'm not able to get much of a zoom from the camera, so I got down fairly low to the ground in order to be able to determine direction of travel. You can see the heel fairly well, the narrower section of the print versus the toe, the wider section. It's really just that simple. There's not a lot of, again, drag marks to help you. Or depositing. Toe in and toe out. So most people walk pigeon-toed, so the toe out would be the direction of travel.